Today we will explore the most interesting and mysterious UFO incidents in world history.
The innocent villager who saw a UFO, my dear.
Are we alone in the universe? Or are there really other beings? If you're ready, let our journey into the unknown begin.
Fiction, but a new UFO
sound like
probe is being
now
taken very seriously at the highest levels of the US.
called UAP.
We are in July of the year 1947. The place is Roswell, New Mexico. An ordinary farmer, while surveying his land in the morning, notices strange shiny metals on the ground. Neither plastic, nor iron, nor glass. When touched, it bends but does not break. Light yet sturdy. Something he has never seen before. He reports the incident to military authorities and then history is made. The Roswell Air Base makes an official statement. A flying saucer has been captured. Yes, you heard it right. In 1947, a military base officially said flying disc. The world is in turmoil. Newspapers are making headlines. People are pouring into the streets. But then, only a day later, the military changes its statement. Actually, it was a weather balloon. Now let's stop and think. Why would a military base make a flying saucer announcement all of a sudden? And why do they backtrack the next day? Was it really just a mistake? Or was what they saw bigger than we imagined? The public wasn't convinced, because there are many witnesses who say that what was in the sky that night was not just a balloon. Some say that non-human bodies were even seen in that area. Roswell turned into a legend after that day, becoming the capital of UFOs. According to some, an extraterrestrial visit was covered up. To others, it was a big misunderstanding. The year is 1961, a time in America when the civil rights struggle is ongoing and the dream of going to space is just becoming a reality. A couple, Betty and Barney Hill, are returning from a vacation in New Hampshire. Late at night, they are driving on a deserted highway. Everything is normal, until that light appears in the sky. At first, it just looks like a bright star, but it moves, approaches, and starts following. Betty and Barney first think it's a plane, but the object glides silently in the air and then suddenly appears in front of them. Barney pulls the car over, looks through the telescope, and experiences the shock of his life. Beings that he thinks have eyes are looking at them from that object. The couple panics, jumps into the car, and flees. But the strange part starts here. When they get home, hours have passed, but they don't remember what happened during those hours. Betty starts having strange dreams. She describes being taken to a room by beings with gray skin and large eyes in her dreams. Barney, on the other hand, holds a fear in his mind that he cannot suppress but doesn't know the reason. To fully understand the incident, they attend hypnosis sessions, and in these sessions, both independently narrate the same thing. They were abducted.
Only my friend. I guess you didn't fully understand. You were kidnapped.
They were taken into the object. Medical tests were conducted on their bodies. In fact, Betty draws a pattern resembling a star map. Years later, it turns out that this pattern resembles a star system called Zeta Reticuli. Psychologists say these accounts might be imaginary. Some researchers, however, point out the suggestive effect of hypnosis. But still, these questions remain unanswered. Why did both of them tell the same story? Why couldn't they remember what happened for hours? And why did thousands of people report similar abduction stories afterward? The Betty and Barney Hill incident went down in history as the first documented case of abduction by extraterrestrial beings and completely changed the direction of UFO research. Involve everyone.
Get everyone involved, including the American president. I was abducted by aliens. What? Yes, by them.
The year 1973. The place, Pascagoula, Mississippi. Charles Hickson and Calvin Parker. After work, they say, let's go to the riverbank and do some fishing. It's dark and the surroundings are quiet. They sit by the river talking. Suddenly, a strange hum and blue light descend upon them, tearing through the sky. Charles and Calvin freeze. The beings grab them, lift them into the air, and drag them toward the alien craft. When they open their eyes, they are inside. Their bodies are being scanned. Lights are being shone on them. There is no communication, No sound, only a feeling echoing in their minds. You are being watched. They don't know if a few minutes or a few hours have passed. Then, in the same way, without any conversation, without any explanation, they are left back on the riverbank where they came from. The police did not believe their story but wanted to conduct a test. While the pair was alone, a secret recording was made, and in the recording they were still in fear. Calvin remained silent for years, until decades later he finally decided to tell the truth. The 2006 O'Hare Airport UFO incident. Location: Chicago O'Hare International Airport, one of the busiest airports in the world. On November 7, 2006, around 4 in the afternoon, technicians of United Airlines, ramp workers, pilots, suddenly looks up. Suspended just below the clouds in the sky, a completely silent disc-shaped object. Yes, UFO. United Airlines employees and FAA control towers reported. According to witnesses, as the object flies away, it opens a giant hole in the clouds. So what next? The FAA, Federal Aviation Administration, makes a statement. There was nothing on the radar. The incident was not recorded because there was nothing threatening air safety. So an event witnessed by dozens of professionals right in front of our eyes is officially disregarded. The 2020 Pentagon UFO videos. For years it was said, "I've seen them but can't prove it." But in 2020, something happened. The Pentagon itself came out and said these 3 UFO videos are real, and we don't know what they are. The images Fleur 1, gimbal, and Go Fast were taken from jet fighters' thermal cameras. After this incident, no one could dismiss the UFO subject as a conspiracy. Because now UFOs are not just in movies, they are data stored in official archives. But if even the Pentagon says they don't know, then who is controlling these objects? Another country or another planet? All these events, thousands of witnesses, radar records, pilot reports, government statements, perhaps all of these are the first signs that we are not alone in the universe. But the truth is, there is still no official answer, only questions, and some of them are really confusing. Maybe one day, all these UFOs, mysterious lights, and sky secrets will be explained. Maybe the answers are already in front of us, but we are not ready to see them yet. What about you? Do you think we are truly alone? Or could it be that someone else has already come in this universe? Write your thoughts in the comments. Let's discuss together. And if you enjoy mysterious topics like this, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, click the bell, and join us in the next video. Remember, the truth is sometimes far above the sky.